Good evening, people. My name is JR and I am the FR Gooner. I'm joined here by Maddox Jr. today, where we've just been watching Palace against Arsenal, where it's finished Palace 1, Arsenal 3. Good result. It was a send-off for Roy Hodgson, a great send-off for him. How do you feel, bro? And in fact, before you answer that question, let me ask you a question. You've seen the new kit, haven't you?
Yeah.
You're a cocky out man, innit? So you ain't bought that new kit, have you, big man?
I brought that straight away.
Ah, big man. You're meant to be supporting the cause, man.
I bought it today. That's one of the nicest kits. I can't lie. One of the nicest kits.
It's a very nice kit. I ain't gonna lie. I saw them playing out there today, and I was thinking, you know what? I need that in my life. But I'm holding strong for now. But don't be surprised if you see me in a couple of months just donning it. The kit's hard. And I like the way they've got the cannon emblem. Do you get me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's cold. But yeah, let's go back to today's match. Obviously, we won the match just in the end. How do you feel? I mean, let's start with the starting lineup. Were you happy with it?
I was happy with it, yeah.
Yeah, I was as well, to be fair. The only thing I would say is I kind of was hoping, and I knew Arteta's not really the guy to do that, start a few of the youngsters, you know. It's the end of the season. Yes, I'm saying, we've got Balogun to sign a contract. We're hearing good things of Aziz. Martinelli, like, you know, there's no pressure now, really. Like, play the guy from the beginning. And, you know, to be fair, Arteta played a strong lineup. I'm not going to argue with the lineup because it was a decent lineup. Surprised he didn't start off with Xhaka. But yeah, it was a decent lineup, to be fair. And I felt for the first half, I don't know if you're with me, but it was calm and casual, to be fair. Like, you know.
They were so confident and comfortable. It was like, yeah, we got this. It's ready. I don't mind a 1-0 win. That's how it looked.
Yeah. But do you know what? I'll be honest with you. One thing I would say is when Zaha's on the pitch, there's definitely a potential penalty coming about. The guy is such a diver, he gets on my nerves, to be quite honest. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, he's always talking to the referee, like, trying to get, do you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the penalty. And as soon as he goes into the box, you know he's just going to try and dive or something like that.
He's actually so talented, like, dribbling wise, he don't need to do that. Like, if someone tackles you, someone tackles you.
100%. Yeah, he like you said, he doesn't need to do it. But once again, he done it a couple times, to be fair. I thought the first half was very calm. I think we had a couple chances early. Saka was unlucky in, I think, the third minute, to be fair. We nearly got the goal when Emil Smith-Rowe got the cross in. To be quite honest, that Schultz guy, or whatever his name is, he should have got sent off. I mean, it was a horrible tackle in the first half.
Bad tackle. But
oh my word! The only thing,
it shows with VAR, it's not consistent. Like, stuff like that.
I don't understand. How can you see that on VAR and not send a man off for that? And the only thing that was going in his favour is the fact that it was an early decision that had to be made. Do you know what I'm saying?
A bad challenge, though. That's the thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's a bad challenge.
Exactly. There's a lack of consistency there. You know, like that was. I mean, studs were showing. That could have been a career-threatening tackle there. You know, injury. Yeah, and the guys got to stay on. Unbelievable. But yeah, first half I thought we were cruising. I thought it was calm. I thought we were playing the ball about. I thought, do you know what? The thing is with Arsenal is, you know, coming into that match, it was 3 wins on the trot. But when there's no pressure, I don't see who can beat us. when there's no pressure, we're the team. Do you know what I'm saying? It's when there's a slight bit of pressure that we start to fall over, so to speak.
None of the players can deal with it. No matter who he puts in, they just can't deal with it.
Yeah, no, 100%. What did you think of Partey today?
he's all right. Like, he's played okay today. He didn't play bad today.
Yeah.
But I just him. If he has to start every game, you got to put him like say Xhaka. So it has to be that combination all the time. You can't keep on changing it.
Yeah. To be fair, I thought like because I'm still expecting big things from Partey this season, and I haven't really seen it yet. But you know, he has had a few injuries that have held him back. Yeah. To be fair, I thought it was one of his better matches this season so far. He looked all right. He's looking for the match. And one of the good things that he was doing was tracking back and getting a tackle in. And he was getting some crucial tackles in, I felt. So he done well, to be fair. And another player that I thought done well, I don't know what you think, is Leno. I felt for the crosses, he was consistent today. He was always in the right position. Yeah, and he done well. He done well for us, to be fair. Yeah, so the first half was cruising, and then, boy, what can I say? Arsenal returned. The Arsenal returned. I have to say though, with the Benteke goal, there was a push in the back from. What do you think?
At the same time, there's a push. Yeah, even though you still got to be strong. You're not no little 5 foot defender or whatnot. You're a big man as well. So if he pushes you, obviously you can't push him back, but you got to stand your ground and
But you know what? If he pushed back or done something stupid in the box, then we'd have been moaning that. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Strong though.
You got to be strong.
Yeah, man. Just be strong and stand your ground. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I know, big man, but Benteke is a big man, you know. Like, he's a big man, you know. And to be quite honest, I thought personally, there's only so much you can do. You're meant to hustle and bustle in the box, yeah. But if a man pushes you down in the box, yeah, then gets the header, that's a foul. Like that for me is a foul.
A push. If it's like a little nudge, not really. I don't think so.
You don't think it was a foul?
I wouldn't say it's a foul. It's physical contact. I wouldn't say it's a foul though.
Yeah.
If that happened to us, it would have been given, innit?
Yeah, no, fair enough. True. Another guy who started today, who I'm questioning right now, is Aubameyang.
I was having a chat. I was having the same chat earlier, just not long after the game, about like him, this how he's been this season, but it's weird.
I mean, will the real Aubameyang please stand up? Because he's that guy on the pitch. I don't really know. Like I mean, to be fair, I like the fact that he was tracking back towards the end of the match, you know, especially when we had the lead and we needed to keep the lead. But in terms of being a threat,
he's not right now. Right now, he's not a threat. Like,
he's not a threat at all.
Starting now, like if Aubameyang this season, you'd be like, nah, no worries. But last season, it could be a completely different story. But I don't know. I don't want to make excuses for him, but everyone knows he can do better. He knows he can do better.
Yeah, I feel so as well, man. I feel so. I don't know if that...
Because he's like a guy that feeds off energy. I think when the fans come back, it might be a completely different story.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, I don't know if it's I don't know if I got a big paycheck there's been times when my salary is increased by a lot, yeah. And all of a sudden it's like, I can sit back there, I've started to think about what I'm spending the money on. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I forget, bro, I've got a job. I'm meant to work for this. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's happened to Aubameyang, to be quite honest, if he's got a big paycheck and it's,
I don't think so. I think he wants to do well, but it's just nothing's happening for a minute.
Yeah. Right. So you think when the fans come back next season, you think it's going to have an impact on his performance?
I think so. Like after this, they need to regroup and we need to fix up. And then when the fans back and the whole team's got confidence, I think everyone will be fine. Like everyone who's playing.
Yeah. Okay. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right, to be fair. Huh?
I hope so. I can only wish. I can only dream, but you never know, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was really nice actually to have the fans back today. I think they had about 10,000 in there today. So that was a nice little touch. I got a bit tired of switching over to the fake sound on BT Sport, So it was good to see a fans. It added something to Crystal Palace's game, definitely. You know, they were running everything down. The fans were egging them on to do better. They were pushing them along, to be fair, you know, and Zaha was diving to the fans' beat as well.
No, it's needed. That's what I'm saying. When the fans are back, it'll be a lot better for everyone. Like if you're the home team, you'll fully feel it's a home advantage rather than playing in an empty stadium.
Yeah, 100%. Would you feel funny going back to a stadium though, like with a lot of people, like because we've had a long period where we haven't seen big crowds. Do you know what I'm saying? So would you feel funny?
I wouldn't, because like say in your day-to-day life, you're still seeing a lot of people on the train. You're still seeing a lot of people in your local supermarket. So
yeah,
as long as they do like a system that works, then it should be fine.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Do you know what I was gonna say? If you said you felt funny and then I saw you at We Are Festival, I'd be like, you liar. Yeah, you liar. But you know, I hear you. I mean, from my first interaction, like going back to the office and things like that, it was kind of weird for me. But I think once you get used to it, like you said, like it's normal. So it should be normal, and it's good to see for football, man. I think it's definitely needed, and in time for the Euros as well. I'm hoping that they implement that for the Euros. You know, fans etc. to be part of the matches.
Should do, man. Like I said, it helps a lot to whoever the home team is.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, Arteta, once again, as I say before, I was hoping he played Martinelli from the get-go. 75 minutes, he brings him on. And, you know, the Brazilian gets the goal that's needed right at the end, right at the death. Do you know what I was thinking the other day? Is Arteta a bit of a Mourinho in terms of like, I mean, Emile Smith Rowe, I feel we got lucky with in terms of like learning that he's talented and I've got to play him. And that started with the Chelsea match. I think someone was injured before that, but is he scared to play the youth or something?
No, but say you said that we've got no pressure now. Basically, the season's done, yeah. Now, if you're looking at it, we can still. It's a big push. We can still probably get Europa, but now he's probably thinking I need to play my strongest team. If we were still below and we couldn't catch anyone, he could work because there's no pressure. It's a nothing game, innit? Let the youngers get some minutes. But now, I feel he has to play a strongest team. But
so because we're going for Europa, he doesn't play Martinelli. You're saying?
Yeah, with Martinelli, he's good, yeah. But I think he offers a lot more coming as a sub. Like I was saying before, if you're playing, let's say, Saka and Pepe for 70 minutes, they're already terrorizing the wing backs. Bring on Martinelli. He's just running through with ease. And with his work rate, they can't handle him.
Yeah, I hear you on that, but do you know what? I think he's not really. I think because we're at a disadvantage because we only see him for the last 10, 15 minutes each match. We don't really see him starting many matches from the beginning. So because of that, we don't even know what he can do. We've seen him from last seasons, like when Emery used to play him, that, you know, the guy's got talent. We saw against Chelsea that goal he scored when we had 10 men. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, like the guy, I feel like, you know when someone don't like you, but they don't tell you that they don't like you. So they do bad stuff to you.
You got to trust the process. Same with, I'm not comparing
Arteta. I don't gas you, but trust the process. He's losing the words and everything. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm not comparing to Pep, but Pep was saying the same thing about Foden. Everyone knows Foden's talented, but it's wait. It's time. And look.
I hear you. I think this season, I think that's why, because Arteta in his press conference, he did say he's made a few mistakes this season. I kind of feel that I agree with you in terms of trusting the process, in terms of playing the young players at the right time. But I kind of feel that Martinelli hasn't been given much time at all. He's been given a little 10-minute here and there. I would have liked to see a bit more of Balogun in maybe the cup matches, and like I don't know. I just kind of feel that he. I mean, Balogun got like 30 seconds here and there in Europa in the league matches.
But I think going forward next season, a lot of them should get a lot more chances, just so we can focus on other stuff. Like our team's not big enough and good enough, like our second team, to be playing FA Cup, League Cup, if we're in Europa. So like how we used to do with Wenger, he's played the youngsters in like League Cup or FA Cup. Why not at early stages? Give them some experience, give them some minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Give them that moment. And that's one thing I think Arteta's got to take his hand off the brake a bit. Like, yeah, just try these young players. They're bursting to goal. Some of these guys are good players, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they deserve an opportunity, and I kind of feel I want to see more of them getting the opportunity. So it's been 25 seasons consecutively that we've been in Europe, playing in Europe, and today we got a win that potentially we could get back into Europe. But strange question, would not being in Europe maybe be an advantage for us this season, next season, sorry? Or do you feel that we need to be it, and it's a catastrophe if we're not?
Nah, I think it would be a benefit. But the only thing they might say is not a benefit is because obviously we're not getting the money from Europe. But it should be given the money. Like, the owners got the money, so it should be giving the team money.
Yeah.
I think it'd be benefit us not to be in it, just so we can focus on other stuff. Like, our team, like I said, is not good enough overall to be playing all these games, and that's why guys are getting injured or guys getting burnt out.
Yeah. I think what I saw from the team today is that there's a strolling mentality, kind of. It's like it's like so chilled, bro. Like, it's like they're just going through the motions. It's like, hold up, what are you doing? Like, let's wake up. Like, and we woke up, but we woke up right at the end, and we took our chances. But
always the case.
Always the case.
We're winning or we're losing, and then they'll think, oh, rah, we got to wake up now, and they start attacking. Why can't you do that for the whole game? Why can't you play that for the time?
Exactly, man. Yeah, I mean, with Europe, I mean, it's weird because towards the end, I found myself, when we were drawing, I wanted to win, so we got the opportunity to get into Europa and things like that. Even though it's our chances are slim, to be fair. I saw West Brom were winning at the time. I don't know how it's going to finish, but that's only because when the chance was taken away to be in Europe. Before the match, I was kind of thinking, actually, if we're able to get decent players, because one thing I was thinking, you can get decent players from lower leagues, from teams that are not that great. I mean, they're talking about Grealish and them players there. Like, if you take advantage of going to the smaller clubs, so to speak, and trying to get their best players and put them in our squad, we can take advantage of that, and we can start to focus and build a team for next season, and maybe that's kind of what we need, So I wouldn't be too disappointed if we didn't get into Europe. Kind of worrying though, I kind of feel, because why am I not worried that we've been on 25 seasons in a row, we've been in Europe, and I'm not worried now? It's like I'm settling for dropping the standards, and I don't want to be one of those people that are allowing the standards to drop.
Same time, yeah, you're saying that sometimes that happens though. So the same happened to Man United. Chelsea wasn't where Chelsea are now. Man City went where Man City are now. Liverpool as well. Liverpool weren't never title contenders before recent times.
Yeah, but they were in Europe though, bro.
They were in Europe, but only Europe, nothing really else.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, with them teams at that time, they were focusing on one thing. Like, we're not like Man City where we can go for every cup. Them Arsenal days are gone. Like, our team's not big enough. We ain't got enough money to be spending loads of money for a big team. Just focus on one thing at a time, innit? And we'll get back to where we need to be.
It's mad you say that, yeah. But I see a team like Leicester, I don't even think their squad is that massive, so to speak. But they've got a quality, and they done it. They got Champions League. They won the FA Cup. They didn't do too well in Europe.
Do what?
Say that again.
Quality to do what?
But they to qualify for the Champions League and to win the FA Cup. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They're competing, bro. We weren't even competing, big man. But like, we were at the end. We're trying to just beat Crystal Palace, like, what's that? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, well, we don't have a squad to, like, West Ham don't have a better squad than us. They're above us. Do you know what I'm saying? They were competing to be in Champions League.
It's
Like
true.
we're competing to be in the Europa Conference.
No,
What's that?
you're right. No, you're right. But at the same time, a lot of them teams have been consistent when they need to be. We haven't all season. We haven't been consistent.
Yeah, exactly. But with lesser squads, I kind of feel. I don't feel that the West Ham squad is better than us.
That's just their squad. Of course, it's not better than us. Even Leicester's, but their mentality is different to us.
Yeah.
And when they're fighting for the whole game, it's not just like us, where sometimes we're just walking around and we're too comfortable and stuff.
It's a joke sometimes. It's just like, hold up, do you not realize that this is important? Do you know what I'm saying? The Europa League was a catastrophe. Like, it's like the guys were strolling about like it's a joke, like it was training. They're waiting for someone to say like the match is started tomorrow. I couldn't believe it. Mess, absolute mess. But Pepe again. Pepe's had a good season, to be fair. Made it 3-1. 2 good goals by Pepe today, actually.
That's my guy.
Jeez.
I always defend him. I always defend him.
I say, yeah, gas everybody. They're always defending him. You was talking 72 million. That's way too much. And like, you were always defending him. Get out of there.
Time, man.
Yeah, no, he stepped up, man. Like, it's not his fault the price tag was 72 million, but the guy's got 13 goals this season. That's not a bad return for a half decent season. 7 in the Premiership, 6 in Europa. So he's been consistent with the goals, man. He always looks a kind of threat. He's adding the goals because he's been doing that for Lille. He was second behind Mbappe. When they were doing well in the French league. So, but he hasn't really done that for Arsenal. So I'm glad that he's added that to his game for us, and I hope he can kind of have that for next season and include that in the goals.
Now it's where you can see the change in him. He's got more confidence, but now he's more direct.
Yeah,
he's not doing too much. He's doing what he needs to do at the right time. And when it's needed, well, before he'll just try to dribble past everyone and then lose the ball or can't really shoot or whatnot. But now he's more direct. And yeah, like I said, he's scoring important goals, scoring quite a few goals as well now compared to before.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, I'm a Pepe fan. And you know what, there's parts of this season, I'll be honest with you, I was not a Pepe fan. I was like, what is this? Well, who is this guy? He played it like it's in the playground, but you don't realize this is serious. But you know what, he's stepping up at the right moments as well, and he gets important goals, to be fair.
No, important goals, man, and you can only build from it. I think he saw the other wingers getting a look in, and he was getting dropped, so he knew he had to do something to get back into the team.
Yeah, he saw Saka coming on, and he thought, you know what, like this guy he's on 20 grand. I'm meant to be the big guy around here, and they're looking to him. So I respect that you actually, I know I need to step up, and he stepped up. You got to respect that, So, yeah. Listen, how do you feel about David Luiz going? Does it concern you, or is that fine by you?
It's fine. Like, I still rate David Luiz, but I would like to have him around still, just for his mentality and just for the younger lot. Because if you hear like when Arteta talks or when the younger lot talks, he says it's always him or Lacazette that help them like go through everything.
Yeah, he's a leader, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, like he's had a decent season for us. I was looking at, I think we bought him for 8 million. In terms of salary, we spent like 20 million on him. So it's 28 million we spent on those 2 seasons we've had him. And he's, he without him, he probably would have won the FA Cup as well. They talk about Aubameyang, but he was solid at the back as well. To be fair to him. Sometimes he's a bit of a calamity, man. He's got that little chuckle brother thing in him.
He's got like a mistake, or well, he already got a red card last time. It wasn't really his fault, but sometimes he does have a little mistake in him, like a Mustafi kind of thing. Yeah.
It's like they got the same genes or something. Yeah, like there's that, and that's what I'm saying. But you know what? Yeah, one thing I was thinking is like one of the reasons that I was hearing Arteta talking at a press conference before the match today was saying that we didn't have Saliba in the squad is because we had 8 central defenders. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's had a good season this season for Nice on loan. And I don't know about you, but I think he deserves an opportunity.
No, he does. It's just how it went before. It was a bit sad. Obviously, he came and Arteta said he wasn't ready. Then I heard like his mum or someone passed away, so that's why and stuff. So I hope he can out and a form of partnership because we got some good young centre backs coming through 100%,
as well. 100%, and he's right the right side of the central defence. Do you know what I'm saying? So we've only really got Holding on that side. It'd be nice to see him and Gabriel partnering in the centre. Jeez, that would be crazy. You know, I'll be looking forward to that. But I want to see it happen because Arteta weren't too sure. He's like, yeah, he's coming back, but I don't know if he's staying. You know what I'm saying? So
I think he just needs to come back and see where he is, where he's at. But
yeah.
But with that, Arteta's giving other guys a chance and then nowhere near where they should be. So
yeah, no, I mean Eddie. If I see Eddie come back, no disrespect, yeah, but talk about chances. Like, nah, come on, big man. Come on. It's time to go now. One thing I was saying is William Fofana. I can't even say his name properly, but the guy who plays for Leicester. You know, he wasn't even as highly regarded as Saliba, and my man's played 27 matches this season. Like for Leicester, obviously won the FA Cup, qualified for the Champions League. Like looked solid. Like so. This thing about Saliba not being good enough, like, no, because it's for Nice. I know it's a lesser league, but he's showing that he's a quality player.
100%.
Yeah, man. I think he hopefully gets the opportunity. I don't want to spend that type of money, and it doesn't work out to be. I know it's not big money in today's game, but still, like, he's meant to be the next best thing. He could play it out from the back.
He's still young, so as long as he stays in and around the squad, so not go on loan, I think he'll be fine. Like I said, we've got how many games we got? So
yeah. I want to see him next season. And another guy, was it? Panos. Jeez, them name there. But like, yeah, like in terms of I'm hearing he's doing good things. I mean, the sporting director for Stuttgart is saying he's one of their best players. And he's one of the best defenders actually in the Bundesliga. That's what he's saying, you know. He's saying you keep him or you take that cash.
I'll keep him because then if we keep him, what does that put us on? Like 5-6 centre backs, no?
Yeah, about that.
I'll keep that. I'll keep him. But like we're one of them teams. When we get injuries hard.
Yeah. That's the only thing about that guy is I don't know. He's built like a piece of Lego, bro. Like he's just like the guy. He's always injured. He always injured.
He tackles in that. I don't know. Like, yeah, he always gets big injuries. So that's
it's like he's the type of man to come back and he'll get injured straight away. After you said you're going to keep, after you said you're staying, he'll get injured for like a number of months. He's that guy there. Do you know what? Yeah, because of his injury record, I'll be honest with you. Like we're not gonna have Europe, yeah. Well, we may not have Europe, yeah. And because of that reason, we need the money, yeah. He's a young player, yeah. If we can get some good money for him, yeah. If we can get a little 20 million, 25 million.
I'll say why not? If it's that sort of money, yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take it, exactly. Yeah. One final guy, Willock scored again today. It's like 6 in a row. Man, he scored against Spurs, Leicester, City, and I think Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
When a real Joe Willock, please stand up. What? This guy's on form, like. No, salute to him, man. He's doing well at the moment.
100%. Like, I think at the time, he probably thought he didn't want to go on loan, or he didn't think it would work out. When he first went, he wasn't really starting, but he's been on form now. Now they have.
He's been class, man. He's been a revelation for Newcastle United, you know. To tell me like 30 million. What you say? You keeping him, or you say no? We're going to keep him to stay, or are you taking that 30 million?
They're the only two options, yeah.
Yeah. They're offering cash. Newcastle saying They're saying, what, 27 million they're going as low as 27 to 30 million. Keep him or take the money to put towards funding for new players.
I'll take the money.
You take the money, yeah?
Because, like, right now he's on form, yeah?
Yeah.
He comes back to us, he ain't going to be starting, not to be rude. He's
Yeah.
Gonna be starting. If he still wants that, he's still got that hunger and he wants to be scoring and playing, he needs to go out alone and go to a team where he knows he's going to start every week.
Yeah, and I hear you. Well, I would, do you know what? If they offered 30 million, I'd take it. Yeah. But if he didn't go, I wouldn't be disappointed because I think he's done enough to warrant a place in the team for next season.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's not a starter though.
No, he's not a starter. But like you said, we got to have this squad, bro. We've got to have this squad.
He plays, like he's been brought up through Hale End and how he plays is the Arsenal way, but how he plays with us, it's just different. Like his decision making is just not there yet, kind of thing.
But you know what? The thing is, going out alone, I think it's kind of helped him, and I kind of feel that he's showing form. It's for Arteta to bring out the best in him. What was working at Newcastle? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't start doing the same thing you were doing before of him because that weren't working. So obviously something's going on over there. Talk to him? What were you doing over there, big man? Like, let's do it over here.
Position?
What's
his position? Cam, centre mid.
He's playing like a Rambo at the moment. Like where he's coming. Yeah, like centre mid, but he's coming in with the goals. He's coming from behind with the goals, to be quite honest. Yeah. He can vary it. He can vary it, bro.
It's true. I'll give him a chance. He deserves it. Like you said, he's worked hard for it.
That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, you want your young players to go out on loan and show what they can do. Yeah, and that's exactly what he's doing. So for that reason, you can't be giving a man like Eddie a chance. I don't want to get onto Eddie, but when you got a player like Joe Willock, you're iffing and butting. No. Right, the final question I'm going to ask you, is I'm going to give you, because this is Arsenal, I'm not going to give you loads of money, but I'm going to give you 75 million, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of money, obviously. But we're up it to 85 million, yeah? I'm going to give you, yeah? What two positions would you look to get this season or buy this season? What players? No, yeah, what two positions would you like to look to fill?
One has to be a centre mid. Like to play next to Partey or like interchange with Partey and Xhaka or something like that. Other, I can't even say wing because I don't want to bench Pepe or Saka and get a chance as well. A wing back, maybe a wing back.
Yeah. So is that
kind of injury prone?
Yeah.
And he can't be playing every game as well. Like, how can you play in so many games and just have one left back?
Yeah. I hear you.
Sorry, I'll probably say.
No, I think that's good options. To be fair, I think definitely a left back to with Tierney, but hopefully, I mean, what's my guy's name from Southampton?
Oh, Ryan Bertrand.
Yeah, free option, 30, 31, 32.
I'll take it. I'll take him. He's a decent left back. I'll take him.
I'll do it. You know what I mean? He's still got 85 million left, mate. I'll do it. You might as well. So yeah, I'll definitely as a squad option, I think he's good. He's got Premiership experience as well. So yeah, but that's good options. Left wing, definitely. And yeah, if we could get better than Xhaka to complement Partey, they're talking about Basuma, then yeah, I would. But obviously, we got to look at the attacking mid option as well, and that's why if we can get Bertrand as well, it'll be good because then we can put the money towards attacking centre mid and left wing.
Oh, again, they're saying Leon needs the money, so they're looking at him again. So
yeah, I've looked at him, probably not done enough looking, but I don't know, lad. I don't know if he's the guy that we actually need, but they're talking a lot about him, but we'll see.
tidy, but we need a lot of work anyway. So there's still a few guys that need to go, and a lot need to come in. So let's see. We need to have a good summer, man.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we have a good summer. It's been a good day today. Arsenal got the victory. We're still in contention for Europa. We're going to see how it goes on the final day. It's going to be an interesting final day. As Arsenal, as always with Arsenal, you know, they like to play with our hearts. We'll see how it goes. Listen, people, thank you for watching. I want you to stay tuned because big things are going to happen with this YouTube channel. And I want you guys to be part of it. Until next time, people, take care. This has been JR and Maddox Jr. Peace.